Yo, 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 salute, salute, salute. Welcome back to another amazing and incredible video. We're going to get into exactly how we've continued to be dominating this NBA season. Really amazing night, and I'm going to get into exactly why. But it's always incredible when you can kind of call out exactly what's going to happen in a specific game and not only advise your entire community the correct way to attack it, but also giving everybody an opportunity to take advantage of a crazy beneficial line while also at the same time disregarding an irresponsible and ridiculous money line. I'm going to explain to you guys why that really makes sense. But if you're in here, you guys already know, click the like button. Definitely once the video goes up, come back, leave some positive feedback, some comments, additional perspective, whatever it is, as long as it's positive. I would really appreciate that. And I have this superhero in the background for a reason, right? Because on this platform, a really solid percent of the plays that we hit are underdogs, right? So we kind of want to highlight it and make it kind of like the sub theme of this video, right? So we have the underdog superhero in the background, and this is an avatar I've always used, like when I'm publishing an underdog. And I just found it really funny and creative. There was like this old school cartoon, and this was just one of the characters or whatever. So I just find it, kind of humorous, creative at the same time, and it definitely applies to some of the things we do, right? So that's why he's in the background right now. We're showing him love, he's showing us love, so we're just reciprocating that back. But yeah, I just wanted to take some time to say congratulations once again to my entire community, as well as not just on Patreon and YouTube, but the Instagram community as well too, because we're growing on that platform as well. And I'm letting you guys know that it's one of the easiest ways to get in contact with me. Also, on Instagram, we also released a teaser for today that was available for purchase on Instagram, and I'm happy to say congratulations, because of that specific teaser. Now the current streak is at 22-1 in our last 23 plays, right? So I will be updating the video, but yes, in our last 23 plays we're 22-1, a pretty incredible streak, and I understand it's really hard for people to believe that that number is actually accurate, but it is. If you're a member of the community, you could just backtrack the plays. You could backtrack all the perfect posts, as well as the celebratory posts that have been published on there, and the streak is 100% accurate, right? And lately, we've been mainly focusing on the NBA as well as tapping into NFL too. So that does include some NFL plays, but it's mostly NBA, right? As right now at the end of the season in the NFL, looking forward on the road to Super Bowl 46. So yeah, the streak is current and accurate. So congratulations to the community, because people should have been taking enormous advantage of the work we've been doing, the content that we've been providing, as well as these plays and picks that we've been putting out, right? 20 I believe that streak is current from around January 20th up until now. So that's around 23 plays. And yes, congratulations to you guys, right? Without the support, I wouldn't be publishing the content and putting it out there. And so salute to you guys as well. But I definitely do put in the hard work, as well as the hours, the research and stuff like that, just to show how consistent Gematria is when it's used correctly, right? So let's get into today's play, because I'm sure you guys are tired of hearing me talk about the same thing, right? So let's get into it, because it was an amazing day. I'm going to explain to you guys why. So once again, I want to say congratulations to everybody who followed exactly what we said, the advice that we gave out today, of the Cleveland Cavaliers to defeat the Indiana Pacers. Now, Cleveland on the surface was around a minus 230 money line favorite, right? So, what we decided to do, instead of irresponsibly promoting a minus 230 money line price, which we've never done that in the history of my community, right? And we continue to speak out against that. Um, what I decided to do, right? And it was pretty adventurous by myself to kind of step out on the limb and predict exactly what was going to happen in this game, right? So let's get into it. This is the post from my platform, and I specifically highlight right here. I said I do not recommend pre-game money line as it is beyond our level of responsible risk management, right? So I speak about it all the time. There's a certain range that we love to stay within, which brings us positive, a great return on investment. It keeps our risk level to a certain level that we're comfortable with, as well as not taking us over that threshold where it's not considered to be a beneficial bet, right? Once you start getting around the minus 180, you're kind of out of the realm of responsibly attacking these games the way that we like to. So this game was a little bit higher than our threshold. So what I decided to highlight was informing everybody of the fact that I'm not recommending that you bet this game with the pre-game line, which was around a minus 230, minus 250 money line price, right? Now, obviously, the Cleveland Cavaliers, they won the game, right? But what I decided to highlight, right, was so a couple of things. I wanted to show people like just the continuing ongoing NBA soap opera that happens in the league, right? So I showed people right here how that Karis LeVert, who is a current Indiana Pacers player on the road in Cleveland to play at Cleveland, walked into the arena and was informed that he was traded from Indiana to Cleveland, right? Kind of funny, kind of ironic, whatever the case may be, blah, 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 blah. But it just continues the online NBA soap opera to show you that these guys are just scripted athletic actors. This is just part of the soap opera and the storyline that's going on, okay? So, and then I want to highlight this part right here. So, what I decided to tell people specifically, right? Because I know people, what they need precise directions. They need you to be very specific. So what I decided to tell them was, I'm definitely not loving this money line price. And I outlined it right here. I said I recommend waiting for a better in-game live price if the opportunity presents itself. Okay? So this right here, I'm telling you, I love this game for all the gematria, all the things on the surface that we agree with when it comes to gematria, right? But I'm telling you, I don't want you to attack the ridiculous money line prior to the game. I want you to wait until an opportunity provides itself throughout the game, which I was pretty confident that it was going to happen, and then jump on the plus money value that you're going to get, right? Attack the better lines that are going to come. So what we can do is look at the game flow of this game. So right here, you see the headline. It said Cavaliers rally from a 20-point deficit to beat the Pacers 98-85. So at some point in this game, the Cleveland Cavaliers fell behind by 22 points. Okay? At the end of the first quarter, they were down 15 points. At the end of the first quarter, you were able to jump in and get the Cleveland Cavaliers at around a plus 150, plus 160, right? If you waited until they got down 20 points, that provided you an opportunity of almost plus 250 money line value, right? So, whereas some people might say, okay, you told people to bet the Cleveland Cavaliers, they were a huge favorite, why is that something to brag about? Because that's incorrect. No. People did bet the Cleveland Cavaliers prior to the game because they were in love with the riddle. Yes, but I specifically told people not to do that, to wait for an in-game opportunity when it presents itself, and then to hammer and blitz the Cleveland Cavaliers on the money line, which throughout the game you got values of plus 150, plus 120, plus 200, plus 250 throughout the game. Several opportunities to jump in there and blitz the Cleveland Cavaliers to defeat the Indiana Pacers. Now, when you pair those directions and strategies with the decode that I provided, you should have felt extremely comfortable no matter what the score was. Obviously, when they fell behind 20 points, there's reason to doubt, right? There's reason to feel uneasy and uncomfortable, but we understand that this is what happens in the NBA, right? These are the ways in which the game happens. Ridiculous, ridiculous comebacks, blah, 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 blah. But at the end of the day, for most of the time, the Gematria and a solid riddle and a great decode really, really consistently comes through. And that's what we leaned on. That's what we depended on. And we destroyed all sports books, all casinos, all online bookies, bookies in general. Everyone in my community destroyed this game today, and not the way in which that put them at risk, right? Because if they were risking huge amounts of money prior to the game with a minus 230 money line price, that's nothing to brag about. But no, people attacked it prior to the game. My sharks are my veterans. They jumped on because they're able at this point, with being with me for so long and having so much experience and confidence in me, they still get behind a riddle like that, even though I never normally would recommend ever, this type of money line price, right? But they saw the decode, they fell in love with this, they fell in love with it, and they still attacked it, right? But not only that, they got in at the plus money value at the end of the first quarter, at the end of the first half, throughout the second quarter when they were down 20 points. All of these opportunities, multiple tickets, right? Combining a Cleveland Cavaliers comeback with other games throughout the day, maximizing your parlay values times 10x, times 15x because of the opportunity that presented itself in this specific game. So these are the things that we're highlighting, right? Because these strategies, these specific outcomes that we're talking about and that are happening, they need to be highlighted and they need to be championed because there's nobody really doing the work like this, right? The streaks that we're going on are really, really unmatched all across the platform. It doesn't matter. The things that we're putting together currently are really, really incredible. And we definitely want to champion it. We want to continue to promote ourselves, right? Because we're doing things the right way. We're speaking positivity. We're helping people on a daily basis. We're helping people financially, get in a better position. We're helping people earn some residual income on the side, which, as you guys know, is very, very difficult in the landscape of things that are going on right now. We're giving people a sort of bankroll cushion, right? Also, with a lot of winning comes a lot less stress, right? As you guys know, this profession could be very, very stressful, right? So we're doing a bunch of different things for a bunch of different people, and it's all throughout the globe, right? We have a lot of overseas followers as well. And I really, really want to say shout out to our overseas community. You guys, I get the messages all the time. UK, Austria, Amsterdam, fucking Australia, New Zealand, all different types of followers. And it's really, really amazing to see people from other sides of the world really, really identify with the work that we're putting in. And not just the work, me and myself, my character, right? And the energy that I'm giving off. People are really, really, getting vibing off that. We're relating on those levels, and it's really, really amazing when you see that type of thing happen, right? So let's continue to talk about this game. So several opportunities. Then we go into the second half. Cavaliers are still trailing, right? But they come out. There's another opportunity in the third quarter to jump on the game at plus 140 opportunity. So multiple opportunities throughout the game, and of course we'll summarize exactly why we love this game. Speaking about obviously Cleveland ended 33. 33 is a big number in Cleveland, right? Obviously it has a connection with Indiana. We've gone over that before. Indiana has a connection to 137. Right here I'm highlighting in reverse ordinal. 137 is the 33rd prime number. That's a 33 connection right there. And Cleveland equals 33 in the purest cipher. Very, very important number in the city of Cleveland. And today being Sunday, Sunday equaling 33 in reverse full reduction as well. We love the 33 on the boards. And obviously, the Cavaliers picked up the 33rd win while staying on 21 losses. And that's a number that it's pretty symbolic because today's Sunday. Sunday equals 21, right? This was also the 201st meeting between Cleveland and the Indiana Pacers. 201 in numerology. Zero has no value, so 201 could be looked upon as the number 21. Obviously, Sunday equals 21. 21 is the sixth triangular number, and as you guys know, today is the sixth day of the month, so perfect day for them to stay on that 21. Obviously, an Indiana Pacers equals 60 in the purest cipher, full reduction. 60 in numerology, zero has no value. 60 can be broken down to the number 6. And obviously, we're on the sixth day of the month. Continue, right? So just connecting that 21. The Pacers also picked up their 21st away loss, while the Cleveland Cavaliers stayed on 21 losses on the season. So there was a bunch of different connections, 21s on both sides. The 33s we loved with Cleveland. And as you guys know, if you follow us, the exact strategy that we had and the way that we said the game was going to play out, it played out exactly like that, right? So I want to say, once again, salute to everybody because I know everybody should have killed this game and taken advantage of it in multiple opportunities. And, there's no doubt about it. Actually, once again, if you're not following me on Twitter, this is my Twitter right here, MRFUTUR, the number 3S. Right around the third quarter, when late in the third quarter, I believe, or in the fourth quarter, early fourth quarter, I tweeted this, and I told everybody, I told my entire community, wait until the Cavaliers go down, and then blitz the live plus money, right? And then obviously you have a guy right here. He says, "Come on, 19-0 run, wow, fun at Cavs, damn." So the average fan is just assuming and thinking that, this is just random. This is not happening for a specific reason, but we know better, right? So I also said it's incredible when you can predict exactly how the game is going to go and watch it happen for a great hit and amazing return on your investment. Because these are the things that we chase, right? Great ROI and, attacking great lines. And even you minimize your losses, maximize your wins. And that's exactly the type of strategy that we've always had. And again, this bet was a very responsible bet. I informed people to ignore the pregame money line and focus on this game as a live in-game opportunity. Okay, I assumed that the Cavs would go down at some point, which they definitely did. They fell behind by 20 points, so it actually was a kind of an oracle kind of moment for me that I was able to predict that. But yeah, great opportunity to invest your money because that's what we want to do too, right? We want to kind of change the narrative of it being gambling to more of an investment opportunity, and that's the way we look at these bets, at these plays, picks, whatever. We use the amazing consistent decodes to kind of invest in the outcome that we think is going to happen, and we just wait on the return, right? So obviously, another great return on our money in less than 3 hours. We got over 2.5 to 1 return on our money. So again, within a 3 to 4 hour period, that's an amazing ROI, and it's really unheard of in any field to get those type of returns in that short a period of time, unless you're really talking about crypto. And again, that's more of a playing the lottery type of situation. But what we're doing is definitely paying dividends, and it continues to be extremely consistent. And we're very appreciative that we've been able to go on the run that we have. We've gone on incredible, amazing streaks like this before, so it's definitely not foreign to us for this type of thing to happen. But yes, whenever it does, we definitely want to appreciate it, be very humble about it, but also at the same time promote it because it's very rare for this to happen, and when it does happen, it's even more evidence on how scripted these games are. Because in 23 plays, it's pretty incredible to be 22-1 your last 23 plays, right? And those plays include not just straight bets, multiple parlays, and even some teaser hits. So again, really, really amazing when that type of thing can happen. So salute, 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 and I appreciate the continued support. Right? Everybody's gonna have ups and downs, but extremely, extremely humbled by this current situation that we're in, and definitely want to champion it, promote it, yell it, and scream it. Because if we don't promote ourselves and put ourselves out there, nobody else is really gonna do it. It's sad to say, but that's really the type of community we're in. Everybody's really, really for self. Everybody's just trying to get one step ahead of the other person. And there's really not really too many people out there genuine, willing to to promote and really champion other people. Right? It's really, really like individualism. That's kind of the mentality. And it's disheartening at times too, right? Because you think you're in a great community, and obviously there are extreme advantages to this knowledge, right? But at the same time, you kind of want to see it come more together, formulate more together, and also build more of a kind of an army, right? And a platform where we build each other up, to these incredible numbers and incredible platforms, and kind of make it to that each person is strong and comfortable in their own position, to the point where they're not really bothered by promoting other people or or intimidated by promoting other people, and that's really the problem with this community. But on another note, we'll get into exactly the other bet that we had today, besides the Cleveland Cavaliers plus 250 money line comeback. I also promoted a teaser that I was very, very excited about today. And the reason I promoted a teaser specifically today was because of some of the money lines that were out there, right? So if we look, you had the Cleveland money line at minus 225. You had um, obviously Boston at minus 335. That was a really high money line price too. So what we decided to do was attack these games on the spread, right? This is also another level of expertise that I have. Is when it comes to pretty much being really, really knowledgeable about different types of bets, and having a really, really solid betting acumen. So what we decided to do was we took a 7-point NBA teaser, right? And the way we calculated today, a 7-point NBA teaser still had a return of 1.2 to 1, right? So that means if you risked $100, you would have returned 120, right? Giving you a grand total of $220, right? So a 7-point teaser, 1.2 return is still a great, great bet. Obviously, people always love to chase incredible value, but really, today was all about, because the spreads were a little bit too crazy and the money lines, obviously our favorite two games of the day were Boston to defeat Orlando, which they did, and then Cleveland to defeat Indiana, right? So, but those games are beyond our threshold of money line prices that we like to responsibly recommend. They were too high. So I decided to formulate a teaser, a 7-point NBA teaser today. And what we did was we got Cleveland at +1, right? So we had Cleveland and the Cleveland Cavaliers +1 points, which is pretty much a money line, money line bet, because in a teaser, if you hit it exactly on the number, it's a loss, right? So we had Cleveland +1. We also had Atlanta +9.5, right? The Atlanta Hawks to cover 9.5 points, and we had Boston to win by 2.5 points, right? So they had to cover a 3-point spread. Atlanta had to cover a 9.5 point spread, and the Cleveland Cavaliers had to cover just win the game. So if we just look at the scoreboard from today, and it was it came down to the wire. It was actually really, really, it was way closer than I wanted it to be. But just looking at what happened, Let's check it out. So Cleveland won the game, so that's irrelevant, right? They won by 13, so they won that game. Boston, they destroyed them. They won by 33 points, so that game covered as well. So the last leg of the teaser was the Atlanta Hawks plus 9.5. As you guys can see, it came all the way down to the wire, and thankfully, with about 17 seconds left, the Dallas Mavericks just decided to dribble the ball out, and they finished the game winning by 9 points. So our teaser covered by half a point, and if we would have decided to do a 6 point teaser, obviously we wouldn't have won, right? So the 7 point teaser was exactly perfect. We covered the point spread on all three games. And, congratulations to the Instagram community, the Twitter community, and everybody who decided to purchase today's NBA teaser. Um, it was a great 1.2 return to one, which is still positive ROI on your money, which is a great return. If somebody promised you a hundred, a hundred, 120 return on your 100 in a matter of 3 hours, that's still a great return. So salute to everybody who took it upon themselves to invest in today's NBA teaser, which was a solid winner. Altogether, it makes us, in the last 2 days, 8-0 all across the board when it comes to all our plays. Um, which is something to be celebrated within itself, right? So definitely, I want to say for everybody watching the video, I appreciate you guys supporting. Once it goes up, tell a friend to tell a friend. This definitely isn't no type of Ponzi situation or whatever the case may be. We're putting in the work. We're getting the results that we want, and we're going on 3 years now of doing this work and putting out the content. And so salute to the entire community, everybody who's who's new, and as well as the people who have been here from the beginning. Appreciate the mods for joining us today too. I see you, Ida. I see you, Mr. Soul. I appreciate you guys for being in here. And also, what we will be doing too. I'm gonna leave a poll for those of you ready to subscribe to my YouTube. I'm gonna put a poll in here, and I want you guys to vote on which day, moving forward, we should have a weekly show, basically a weekly call-in show, right? We used to have call-ins a long time ago, and we kind of strayed away from it because at the time there was a lot of troll activity going on. There was a lot of hating going on in this community. A lot of people were really upset with the kind of momentum and accomplishments that we were putting out there, promoting and doing. So we kind of had to stray away from the call-in shows. But we want to open up the community line back up, become more interactive with the people, and hear some voices, get some thoughts, some perspectives, and just get a weekly show going. So I'm gonna leave a poll in my community tab, right? And I want you guys to come here and vote and let me know what day you guys would want to do a weekly show. So that should be up in the next probably half an hour. Just come back, and I would really appreciate you guys' feedback and stuff like that. And also come over here, drop some likes on the post in the community with some comments, so people know that this is definitely a solid community. The things that we're promoting are 100% accurate and very believable. Oftentimes people come here and you see like this post right here has got 5 likes, but I only posted it less than an hour ago. But we want to get those numbers up, right? We want to make it seem more more confident for new people to come over and join, and that's what it's all about. So on the there will be a link to my Patreon in the description for anybody who wants to join up. And I really appreciate all the new members that we're getting, and the promotion as well. So definitely want to say thank you. Anybody that comes across this video that has a platform within themselves, well, we definitely would love the cross promotion. Don't be afraid to call up, try to collaborate. We get some cross promotion things going. There's a lot of channels out there with bigger communities than myself, and would love to get some exposure, or just get some conversations going, some back and forth, some different perspectives, and it would really be amazing, right? We have yet to really do a show with with another platform or another channel, and that's what we're trying to do right now. Obviously, there's a lot of things going on, but we feel like we have a unique insight and perspective to add to any platform, and we also have the results to kind of back us up as well. So yeah, once the video goes up, appreciate everybody. Get them comments going. Reach out. Our Instagram is also in the description as well. So get on over there. Go over there, like them posts, get them comments going. We want to get more interaction on that platform as well. And yeah, so once again, salute to everybody. Another amazing day, another perfect day, and I say that very, very humbly. Not arrogantly, but definitely want to make it known exactly what we're doing, right? Because if we don't say it and we don't promote it, nobody else is gonna do it, right? So I want to say thank you to my family that continues to support me, my wife, who's a very, very big support system for me. My family, my mom especially. I really, really have an incredible support system. My brother as well, who's always been there for me as well. And that's the type of things that you need in this life, right? To support the people that support you, promote the people that support you as well, and definitely let them know that you appreciate their support, right? Don't just think that and assume that they're aware of it. You kind of want to vocalize it and put it out in the universe, just so that they're able to feel it, right? And also so other people know, and people will kind of understand that it's okay to support people. It's okay to promote people. It's okay to champion another person, and it not be corny or lame or whatever the case may be, right? So that's kind of the stuff that we're promoting on this channel, right? And I want to say once again before I get out of here, congratulations to my community once again across Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube for very, very crazy, incredibly beneficial day for us, right? Financially, energy wise, whatever. We continue to gain momentum on an everyday basis, and we're really, 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 really doing damage at this point. So, uh, on that note, I'm gonna get up out of here. Enjoy the rest of your, the weekend's up, but enjoy your week. And we're starting off February on an amazing streak, just like we closed out January. Starting off 2022 with a huge mother effing bang, right? So, and we're doing it like nobody else right now at this case, right? Our streaks are really, really unmatched, and don't let anybody tell you different. So, as we love to say on this channel, we're gonna get up out of here. But Gematria at its finest, it's easy as 1, 2, 3 when you do it the right way. So enjoy your night, guys. And before I get out of here, let me just check in with the chat, see what's going on. Thank you once again, Mr. Lee. Appreciate you for joining us. Thomas, I appreciate you, man, and your comments. Definitely thank you. Really, really appreciate that. And Gematria Sports, I see you too, bro. Appreciate that. Just send me a message on Twitter or Instagram, and we can definitely see what we can put together. So I appreciate you for reaching out and even joining our chat. Really, really appreciate that. So yeah, enjoy your night, guys. Thank you for joining me. And once the video goes up, tell a friend to tell a friend. Share the video, repost it, retweet my tweets. Check me out on Instagram as well. And I know it might sound redundant at this point, but I definitely have to say it and repeat it because people won't do it unless I say it. So thank you very much. Have a good night, and continue to support those who really, really support you. And definitely be careful and very cautious of the people you choose to support. Ask questions and pay attention not only to what's being said, but what people do as well, because that's very, very important. And yeah, take care of yourself, man. My name's Victor, and I'll see you guys next time.